So today we're going to find out how much, or where's the button? There it is. If how many carry-ons can fit in here. Let's take out the and I'm also going to take out this bottom part as well. All right, this one is too tall there. Might fit there. That one actually fits. All right, but you cannot do it this way, so they have to go the wide way. I don't have two of the Tesla ones anymore. One of my big regrets. Not keeping those, so these are the same height though. This one's just a little bit narrower, but you can see there's a groove here. This was probably intentional. It's exactly the size of two carry-ons. Let's see if there's other ways to do this. They don't go. So you can easily fit two sideways like that. Definitely like that as well. But I don't think so. Yeah, I don't like the tension on the hood there, but you can squeeze one in the front here. You can probably do that both ways. Let's see. So about there. I don't know. We probably have enough room. Let's see. Yeah, so it's hard to do this without like having a infinite number of bags to configure around. So obviously you can clearly fit two here, and then you should be able to do three carry-ons like this. If you have one skinny one. This is a fat one. This is a skinny one. Let's see. There is some room back there. That does get pretty compressed. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Yeah, really don't want to force that. I don't think. It was really pushing up on this plastic thing. You do have a little bit of give. Yeah, it will shut. Ooh, but that is tense. So that means that technically you can fit at least three in here. I think it's the wheel wells that prevent that from doing that. If you have two, you can fit quite a few smaller bags. If you have three, you can easily fit two full-size carry-ons, and then if you have slightly thinner ones, you could definitely get three a third one here, and possibly a fourth if you can squash it far enough, but I don't think I would stretch it more than that. Okay, the last thing is to test it with the oh, actually I forgot, this actually comes out, so you do have a little bit more push space like that. Yeah, it's too bad you can't stack them like that, they just won't fit. What about one on top of the other? That's a little that's a little tall, I think. Besides, you wouldn't be able to get two this way anyway, so yeah, but what I wanted to see was so you do have push room that way, which means it can kind of go at an angle. And then the hard part is this thing, so I guess make sure the rigid side is where there's a little bit more give room. And then, yeah, you might be able to do two of these configurations, which means you would almost get, so you get 3.5 bags in, because this is, I'll do measurements for these, but one is slimmer than the other one. So anyway, let's do the covered, or the partial test. All right, so these, oh. That's just, I think it's just too much to do it like that. But it should easily be good like this. Yeah, there you go. See, now you can tell how slim it is. That easily fits two like that. Of course, we're jimmying these things around in a truck that has a giant bed, so, and I bet that would be okay. Yeah, that's actually no problem. Ooh, that's, yeah, I don't like that. It's a little too tight. Yeah, so I would say you're, I think for full-size carry-ons, you're limited to two with the divider in, and 3+ with the divider out, depending on how comfortable you are, like squashing down your hood. You do have more flexibility if you have a slightly thinner one like this. Let me just get the measurements now. All right, it's hard to do this with one hand. My phone holder I can't find. So down to the wheels, about there, and this is about 21 inches. The other one is the same. And going this way, it's hard to see exactly. So that's about 14 inches. And then the fattiness is, it's hard to see with the phone, but it's just under 11 inches. And then this one is about 9 inches. The phone angle makes it a little weird. So yeah, this is definitely full size, and this actually can go wider with the expanders too. So this one, oh yeah, this one does expand too. I just don't have it full size right now. And then lastly, this fits in the gear tunnel. I think I did this before, but I don't remember the results, or I don't remember if I did it. Ah, yep. No problems there. So you can put you can probably get 3 in there, no problem. So tons of space in the Rivian. I guess the reason that I'm doing this video is there was some comparison to Cybertruck's front, which so a Cybertruck does not have this lip here. The trunk is flush, so you can slide things in really easy, but it is very shallow because they narrowed the vehicle a little bit. So the front trunk, and the problem with that is it's deep enough so it fits carry-on this way, but if the carry-on is high, the angle of the front kind of clips these, and so it's difficult. But I have seen videos where two average size full carry-ons should fit in the Cybertruck, I guess, depending on a few things. So definitely a bigger front space in the Rivian, where you can easily fit 2, you can probably fit 3, and if you have a compressed one, you might be able to even get 4 in here. But in addition to that, you do have the gear tunnel over here, and then of course you have regular bed space, which that's a difference here. So in the Cybertruck you don't have a gear tunnel, but you do have at least 1.5 feet more of bed space, and the bed space is covered. The tunnel goes down, so you have a ton of space in both trucks, I would say. So it's kind of a moot point of like, oh, this frunk is bigger, this one is smaller, or whatever. Like, yeah, you do have a little bit more compartmental space in the Rivian with the gear tunnel and then this, but Cybertruck does have a little bit easier access here, because Cybertruck doesn't have this lip and you don't have to be lifting things out and over, and it also has more covered space in the rear. So there's a comparison. And yeah, that's it for carry-ons in the Rivian R1T, and I think this should be identical for the R1S. I don't think the frunks are different.